Prime Law 3. The Law of Substrate Primacy. What exists before everything you see? There is a third law beneath reality, more subtle than the first, more decisive than the second. It explains why systems fail, why civilizations collapse, and why change never happens where people expect it to. Prime Law 3 states this: what controls the substrate controls the outcome, not events, not people, not narratives, the layer beneath them. What a substrate is. A substrate is the foundation that carries everything else. Electricity rides a grid, sound rides air, thought rides a field. What you see is never primary. What it rests on is the great misdirection. Most people try to change surface-level conditions. They argue ideas, fight systems, replace leaders, but none of that matters if the underlying substrate stays the same. You can change software endlessly, but if the hardware is unstable, nothing improves. You can repaint a house, but if the foundation is cracked, collapse is inevitable. Reality works the same way. Substrate of the human experience. Human behavior does not arise from logic. It arises from nervous system state, environmental pressure, memory held in the body, belief rides biology. Biology rides environment. Environment rides fields. Why revolutions fail. This is why revolutions repeat the same patterns. They target power structures, not the substrate that generates them. Change the rulers. Keep the same psychological and energetic foundations, and the outcome resets. Control without force. True control is quiet. It does not command behavior. It shapes the conditions that make behavior inevitable. This is how weather works. This is how ecosystems work. This is how civilizations are guided. Media, culture, and attention. Attention is a substrate. So is fear, so is scarcity, so is distraction. Control attention long enough, and behavior reorganizes itself without instruction. No coercion required. The body as substrate. The human body is not just biological, it is a substrate interface. Change breath, posture, rhythm, diet, and sleep, and perception shifts before belief ever does. This is why ancient systems worked from the body upward. Land as substrate. Land is not passive. It stores memory, pressure, and coherence. Populations change when removed from their land because the substrate changed, not because the people did. A population that understands substrate primacy cannot be controlled by surface manipulation. They don't chase symptoms. They stabilize foundations. That is dangerous to any system built on instability. Once you see substrates, you stop reacting to appearances. You stop arguing symptoms. You stop chasing surface change. You ask a different question. What is this resting on? And when you find the answer, the outcome becomes obvious. Not because you predicted it, but because you understand what makes it inevitable. This is Dark Matter Decode. The next prime law will be revealed when the foundation is ready. Until then, observe beneath the surface.